if I told you that you could fly or even get infinite extra hearts all in survival mode? Well, in this video, I'll be giving you 30 insane Minecraft glitches that no one has seen before, and they make you look overpowered. I partnered with my friend Zeb, who found most of these glitches, so I guarantee you that nobody will know anything in this video. If you place lily pads and at the same time put it in your offhand, it will look like you're walking on water to everyone else. If you do this same thing with an elytra and then equip it, it will become invisible and everyone else will think you're flying in survival mode. If you place a chest exactly 9 blocks up and then grab an item out of it as you're falling, you will get a ghost block which will be invisible to everyone else and everyone will think you're floating. At the bottom layer of bedrock, if you place a boat on a thin layer of water, it will just phase through bedrock, allowing you to go to the void.
If you offhand an insta-break block while jumping, you actually can get a stall and clutch. This literally works with any insta-break block.
In an 11 by 11 block around a shrieker, if you build this contraption, and you place a chunk loader in the same chunk, it will constantly set off this same shrieker and disable all wardens in the entire world. If you let an anvil sit in a bubble column for a long time, the game will think you're lifting it really high, so when dropped, it can insta-break netherite armor.
What if I told you, you could teleport thousands of blocks away just using a fishing rod? By hooking an entity and going into the nether, your game will glitch out, and on returning to the overworld, you'll have a glitched fishing rod that can pull entities without a limit. This can have infinite uses: wireless redstone, invisible traps, and teleporting boats?
In version 1.15.2 and under, if you spam a fishing rod on a minecart, you'll just start to fly. You can actually just walk across lava, as if you fill your inventory and use a boat in your offhand, the game will think your inventory is full, allowing you to jump across boats infinitely in lava. You can actually disable clutching in a boat, as if you fall from it at 49 blocks high, it will just break the boat and you'll die, making for some really cool traps.
By blowing up this TNT next to this arrow on a trapdoor, the arrow actually keeps its explosion power data, and when the arrow is released by opening the trapdoor,
by using Labby mod and a VPN to lag out your computer, if you join a server and then quickly join another server, the servers will combine, allowing you to access creative items in public servers. At every odd Y coordinate, if you hold spacebar, sprint, and click shift just before you fall, you can clutch with nothing. If you spawn into a new world and the first thing you do is sprint, hit a mob, and then continue to sprint, you'll get unlimited hunger.
Using this weird contraption, we can create floating water to really confuse your friends. Using this design by the Last Wanderer, we can detect literally any block being broken, making invisible traps with no visible observers.
If you hold spacebar and place a pressure plate on a trapdoor, you'll stall and clutch. If you ride a pig and switch between 3 item slots with a carrot on a stick, your pig will begin to float. On the topic of floating, if you fall and hold your Minecraft tab with your mouse, you'll begin to float in multiplayer. If you find the extremely rare 4 strider stack and you place a lead on the bottom strider and ride the top strider, you'll just start to fly.
If you pull a boat with a pig inside of it and have your friends sit on the pig, you can launch them hundreds of blocks high just by using your fishing rod.
By building a small machine, you can ban anyone that enters a chunk just by walking inside of it. For some reason, if you use a Riptide Trident at a certain angle and velocity at a mob, you won't take any fall damage. When you place a firework underneath a boat, it explodes instantly, allowing you to create a cool manhunt play.
If you stack a bunch of arrows on one block and drop them while exploding a bunch of TNT, it'll launch the arrows so quickly it'll kill a full netherite player and break its shield 100 blocks away.
If you follow this SV737 video, you're actually able to spawn unlimited ender dragons as pets. If you place down doors and rose bushes and at the same time put it in your offhand, it will create ghost blocks which can be used to make invisible bridges.
If you eat an enchanted golden apple and then quickly eat a normal golden apple right after it, you'll actually keep some of the golden hearts. And if you keep repeating this, you'll have rows and rows of golden hearts and you'll pretty much become unkillable.